she's got a one-woman show with 8 characters. It's stand-up, improv, and lots of weirdness. You can see it at Upstage in Noda on March 20th and 21st. Please welcome to the stage, Miss JennyLeeWright!
Isn't it weird that all comedians ask how you're doing? And if it were like a genuine question, that would be so creepy. How are you? Are you okay? You're doing good? Because I know you had that thing with the... I was like, whoa. Because if that would have happened to me, I just would have... But you're doing okay? She is so brave. How are you? She's so funny. Every time I see her, she's like, ah! It's great. Remember that guy? He was like, woo. And you were like, ah, and I was like, yeah. So weird. She's so funny. She's good. You guys are good? Good. I'm good. Thank you for asking. I am good. I got over some agoraphobia. Not even a pity laugh for my mental illness? No. An awe? Is it weird? Everything about this is weird. But agoraphobia is serious. It's serious. I had this like whole world in my head that if I left my house, all these terrible things would happen. Right? Like the possibilities were endless. And they were like on a scale of severity. So at the bottom of the scale of severity, I could like leave my house and maybe I'd trip and fall when I leave, right? And then my hand would fall into an ant bed and then there would be ants all over my hand and then I'd shake my hand and then it would land in like a brown recluse spider web and then there would be like spiders in my ear. That's like at the bottom of the scale of severity. That's the least worst thing that could happen, right? Kind of plateaus at clown rape. Then it peaks at alien abduction, but of course these aliens are from a planet of raping clowns. They just come down, they're like, oh gosh, we've run out of women to rape on our planet. What are we gonna do? I hear Earth has a lot of good raping women. Let's go. We should start in the Plaza Midwood neighborhood of Charlotte, North Carolina. What do you think? Anyways. Were you expecting that out of this? Clown raping aliens? I'm not sure I was either. I spent a lot of time indoors, obviously, being agoraphobic. Watch a lot of post-apocalyptic TV shows and movies. I'm kind of obsessed. If it's not about the post-apocalypse, I'm really not really interested. That raised the stakes high. Makes me feel better about my life. Spend a lot of time in my pajamas till about 3 p.m. Yeah. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I'm pretty much eating 12-ounce bags of fancy shredded Mexican cheese. Side note, what's so fancy about fancy shredded Mexican cheese? I would have liked to have been in the focus group for that, right? Welcome to Craft, hi. If you could just state your name, your age, your monthly household income, and I don't know, a word to describe yourself. Yes, hi. My name is Maximilian. I'm 53. My monthly household income is $123,000. And a word to describe myself. Fancy, perhaps. Good, awesome, okay, great. And let's just say you were gonna eat some basic cheeses. Cheddar, Monterey Jack. How would you like that cheese? Well, I usually eat brie or imported goat cheeses, perhaps cheese with wine around the wine rind, I don't know. But if I'm gonna eat cheddar or Monterey Jack, I suppose I want it shredded. Yes, and thin, not too thick. Okay, great. Just like some guys behind that two-way mirror, they're like, we own Craft, bro. That's probably not like that at all. It's probably just the National Association for Mexican Farmers. Jace, we are no poor. We fancy. Fancy shoes, no? Enough. My Mexican accent's not that great. My roommate's Mexican. He doesn't have a very good Mexican accent. How can you expect me to have one? I left the job, left my house and got a job. I've left many jobs. But I actually have a job now, and I am working as a princess at birthday parties. It's so much fun. It keeps me from being honest, because I don't want to ruin children's lives with the truth. I go, and they're like, "Oh my God, Cinderella! Are you real?" "Yes, I am real." "You're so pretty." "That's right, that's my only outstanding quality. Go for it. Aim to be pretty."
Oh, so like what do you do in your free time?
Whatever my prince wants me to do.
Oh, that's cool. How'd you meet him?
Funny story. I used to be poor, which is so unbecoming. And I got this fairy godmother, and I was like, "Can I be rich for just like one night?" And she's like, "Okay, bippity boppity doo." And so I go to this party with these rich people, and I see this guy, and he's so hot, oh my God. And we dance, and we talk, and we laugh all night, and he looks at me in my eyes, and he says, "You're my one true love." And that's not creepy at all. It's so lovely and magical. And when I leave, my glass slipper just fall. I don't know why I'm wearing glass slippers. It's really impractical, but oh my God, they're so cute. So I trip and I fall, and I leave my glass slipper. And well, the next day, he goes around and he tries to find me. And I know I have this unnaturally symmetrical face, but it's really pretty, and I know that I have this weird name, but for some reason my prince couldn't remember me. So he tried my shoe on all these ugly hags with average names like Ashley and Tiffany and Amy. But then he found me. He found me. And we lived happily ever after with his alcoholism.
I want to be just like you when I grow up.
You probably will be. My favorite princess growing up, favorite Disney princess, was Pocahontas. Yes. I know I'm 30, which, if you do the math, I was definitely too old to be a fan of Pocahontas. I was like 13. But I loved it. I thought it was a great movie, but then, as an adult, I started thinking about it, and despite all the environmentalism and the love of animals, that's a pretty awful film. Right?
You think I'm an ignorant savage. I've been so many places. I guess it must be so. So, you're the first white guy I've ever met. Will you marry me?
Seriously, I hate being a Native American. It is such a drag. I hate it. And I just really want to be English. I want to be white. I just want to be white. I know this old woman, and she's stuck in this tree, and she's some kind of oracle or something, and she told me something about the Trail of Tears, and it sounds awful. And I totally want to be on the other side of it. So please, seriously, marry me. Seriously, put me on your boat and take me to England. I will do what I'll be in porn. Whatever. What do you need? I'll do it.
It's not rape if I reluctantly say yes.
Is it stuck in your head now? It's my favorite Disney song. Speaking of post-apocalyptic TV shows from 3 minutes ago, I'm just going back to it, why not? They make some really stupid decisions on post-apocalyptic TV shows, don't they? Can someone tell me how procreation happens during the apocalypse? Because I don't get it. I know there's a shortage of prophylactics, but pre-apocalypse, I go to the grocery store, and I do the dishes, and I do laundry, and I'm I'm too tired. I'm just gonna eat ice cream and watch Netflix. But they're out, it's every second is life or death, and these people are still horny. How?
Hey Sandy, put down that machete, girl. Come here. Let me tell you something. When you chopped off that little girl zombie's head, it just did something to me. And I need to make love to you right now. And I want to make sweet, sweet, silent, very cautious love to you. Right now, Sandy. Yeah.
No? Poor Sandy. Okay,
don't even know what that word means, girl. There's no dictionaries in the apocalypse either. I wouldn't even know how to spell it. I don't even know how to spell it. I wrote the joke and I was like, how do you spell prophylactics? P-R-O-P-H-L-I. I don't know. Anyways, that's pretty much my time. I hope you guys have enjoyed all the Disney rape. Yeah, there you go. I never know how to end.